Channel 2 Action News has learned the DeKalb County School Board and its superintendent are on a collision course. The board is awaiting the results of a confidential report from its lawyers about a dispute over text and emails sent by the superintendent. Channel 2's Richard Belcher says the superintendent and her top legal officer are pointing fingers at each other now. Richard?
Yeah, this has been a very bad week for the DeKalb school system, its students and parents, and of course a lot of taxpayers. Monday, the accrediting agency SACS put the system on probation. Much less is known about a nasty dispute between the board and Superintendent Cheryl Atkinson simmering just below the surface. We had the only camera present last week when Dr. Atkinson arrived for questioning with her lawyers, one of them former State Attorney General Mike Bowers. The questions were asked by Sutherland, Asbill, and Brennan, the school board's law firm. The issue, a dispute over her text messages and emails. The board wants to know whether Atkinson authorized her chief legal officer, Ron Ramsey, to offer to rehire some laid-off district employees if they would drop a legal demand for her texts and emails. Our sources say Dr. Atkinson and Ramsey are telling contradictory stories. No one from the board will speak on the record, but if the Sutherland report is critical of Superintendent Atkinson, friction between the two sides is certain to increase. But what if the conflict can't be resolved? What if the DeKalb School Board decides it wants to fire the superintendent? What would it cost? We've studied her contract, and here are some estimates. The board can terminate the superintendent for its convenience. That would take 7 votes on the 9-member board. The superintendent would receive 12 months' salary, $275,000. She could also be terminated for cause. Her contract describes that as conduct seriously prejudicial to the district, including neglect of duty or breach of contract. And termination for cause would apparently take just 5 votes on the board. There's no mention of a payout if she were to be fired for cause, but Dr. Atkinson could easily demand a hearing before the board, accompanied by her lawyers. We should emphasize the DeKalb School Board has not taken any action against Dr. Atkinson, but our sources are clear the tensions there are very high. Neither side is saying anything on the record.